Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So, this is week 3, the week 3 update for the movie Marquee challenge that I am doing with Sandy from Crochet A Canada. Hello, Sandy, and congratulations, Grandma! If anybody hasn't seen her videos lately, you should go check her out anyway if you haven't. Sandy's, first of all, awesome. Second of all, totally interesting. Thirdly, wonderful. Fourthly, I'm going to say totally interesting again because she does so many different things. Besides like different crochet things, just different things. You will love her, first of all, love her. But her newest video, maybe not by the time you see it, the newest one that I've seen, now that I'm making this one, is the gender reveal for her grandbaby. And I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. Go see it. But congratulations, Grandma. Yeah, so if you are unfamiliar with what the movie Marquee Challenge is, if you have not joined either of us for this so far this year, it is a yearly make-along that we're doing. This was actually Sandy's brainchild. We are picking a movie each month. We're switching off. The first, like January was Sandy's month, and then February went to me, back to Sandy, etc., etc. We're picking movies out of Sandy out of a hat, me out of a cauldron, and showing you the movie posters. And then from the colors in the posters, drawing some inspiration to make a project. And I am doing blankets because it's my thing. It's what I enjoy doing. And I like design, like putting some design thought into it and all that good stuff. And originally, we were going to do a blanket challenge, and then we realized that's not for everyone. Some months it's not for me. Like some months I just don't feel like I can get it done. I think there was one month I did not finish it like that month because some crazy stuff happened. I think the other months I pulled it off, and there might have been a second month that I finished it like a day or two into the next month. Maybe I finished it right at, neither here nor there anyway. Like there's been a month or two that I haven't quite done it. But for the most part, I think I've crossed the finish line on time. Sandy though she's branched off and done so many other things. She's done, like I always say the wall hanging first, because that just like blew my mind. Both the actual wall hanging looking awesome and the fact that she even thought to do it, awesome. But she's done wall hanging, she's done bags, she's done she's doing a blanket right now though, and her first one was a blanket. She's done wearables of different varieties. She's done a lot of stuff so far, because I mean we're in the 9th month right now, so I mean she's done stuff. Definitely go check her out. This month was Sandy's month, and I am going to show you the movie poster because the movie was The Fifth Element. So there's the movie poster for you. You can see there's some blacks in it. Some blacks. There's a black, and black the color. There are some reds in it, yellows, blues. I'm going by memory, of course, because I'm not looking at it. I know you guys are at this exact moment. There's her hair is like an orangey red, right, in this one. There's some flesh tone colors for their faces. Whites. I think there's some grays in it. There's different colors to inspire you with. So all of that good stuff is over there. And so I told you I was doing a blanket, and I'm also doing yarn from my collection because I am endeavoring to use up things from in the house. I am obviously still buying things out of the house, bringing it in. Otherwise, I'd have nothing to show you. I'd have to just be like, here's my haul from this shelf today, you guys. But in this challenge, So far I have not went out to buy anything, so I'm very pleased about that. Yeah, and I almost thought I ran into a wall for a second because can you see it in this? I don't think you can see it anymore. I think I covered it up. Somewhere back in this area though, there's some red heart yarn that I thought I was going to use, which had the red, the blue, and the yellowish orange color. And I very much realized I would not have enough yarn for what I wanted to do, because I cannot make a tiny, tiny blanket. I can't do it. I'm trying to make smaller blankets than my like king size ones that I insist on making, or have previously insisted on making for everything. But and I've done that. I've toned it down some, but like tiny blankets, I just can't seem to do it. I cannot. So I am using, I don't have a Red Heart black with me, but I'm using Red Heart with Love black for the black. And what I'm using for the colored part of it is this Cara and Jumbo. I had 3 of them from a clearance at, I believe that's a Joann sticker. It is in the color Spicy Margarita Mix. And it's got the primary colors in it, and they kind of mix, like the yellow and the red mix a little bit into an orange. Somewhere the blue and the yellow mix into a little bit of a muddled green. There's a little bit of a muddled purple in there, where, you know, where the primary colors mix, but not much. It's fairly clean of a meeting of the colors. And yeah, so they make a good collection of colors, much like the buildings on the sides of the 2 sides of the poster, in my opinion. So the blanket design that I went for, I was saying before that, like, when I started crocheting years ago, it seemed like every person on YouTube was making a blanket that not a lot of people seem to be as familiar with, like, well, or if they are, they're just not currently making it. I mean, it's kind of probably been there, done that, if you have heard of it. But it's called Drop in the Pond. I was calling it like Drop in the Bucket when I first talked about it. Drop in the Pond. And for the most part, like when I started the blanket, I was just kind of like looking at pictures and eyeballing it. And then I did watch a tutorial just to kind of like make sure I was on the right path and doing it right. And thankfully I was, by Beth in Texas, but it's one word, Beth in TX, Beth in Texas. She's got a blog version too, because I know I clicked on the actual pattern of it too. But she has videos up of it. Anyway, it comes in multiple parts. I did a few differences, but I mean, basically I had the concept right. So if you're not familiar with it, it's a little bit different. Like, it's a little bit normally done differently than this, but I'm gonna show you the way mine looks, and then I will explain. So here's mine lengthwise, because what I was thinking was, in the poster, this black would be down in the middle where the like the people are. It's a big black kind of void, right? And then to the sides are the buildings that have like this smear of color. It's like they're blurred. And that's where my colors have come in. Now, one thing that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but I still like it, is I added in rows of the black, and you can see the sprinkled in rows, because, okay, you start by skipping like 4 clusters after, I started after 7 of them, which turned out to be right. I was pretty happy with that. So after like 7 rows, you skip 4 and you start down here further to make it the next like cluster of stitches, rows of rows, group of rows. How about that? And in the 7, I had done like 2 colors, a black, 3 colors, and a black, just enough to kind of ripple the black out was my idea. And of course, 1 row of the black just resulted in dots of the granny stitch going through here because it is otherwise just a granny ripple going this way. You start with the black strip. You start way in the middle with wherever it is, there's a granny square. And then you do that I just said, where you go 7 square after 7 layers, 7 rows, you start dropping stitches, kind of, not stitches, but clusters, and start inward and make another tier. And then you go inward and make another tier. And that's how you make the arrow, which normally you do multiple colors so that you see like the ripple effect of the colors. But I wanted to do it black because the center was black. So that's why like explaining it is more difficult because you can't really see any of that. And then after you get the middle strip the length that you want the middle strip to be, then you turn it on its side and you do one side like this, and then you turn it on its other side and you do the other side to match. Okay, now then when you're done with all of that, from the pictures that I saw, most people did it, and I'll do it too, I'm sure, as long as I have time. Then you turn it back the original way and you do the same like ripple effect, because now you have all of these ripples this way, right? They all make little spikes this way. You do that same thing here where you skip 4 of them here and then you make a ripple across to like bind it in, kind of like bind all of this together, and it ripples it out this way. So it's like a drop in the pond. Like if you drop something in the middle, it ripples everything out every direction, right? Which it, like I said, it would do if I had done all the colors here, but I didn't. I did it black instead to go more with the theme of the poster. That was like a lengthy over explanation for not, especially for not doing a tutorial. Now most of the small blankets, and when I did look at her tutorial pattern, they just did the middle part and then 2 of these ripple rows. I decided I needed a 3rd one because I had made extra rows here on the original part because I can't make a small blanket. So I made a 3rd one here. And that one I did kind of, let's see, is that this side? No, that is, this side has the complete one. That one I corrected it a little and I put 2 rows of black in. Like for the 7, I put a row of color, 2 rows of black, 2 rows of color, and 2 rows of black, right? Because I figured with the buildings being all blurry, it'll start to, the blur will fade towards the edge of the poster. So it'll start to fade back out to the black lines. And I think I'm going to have to add 1 more ripple out to the side. And that one is either going to be the exact same, or I might do more black and less color even. Like maybe an extra row of black at the beginning or something. We'll see. Or it might, like I said, just be the exact same because it'll at least show more definition than the first couple did. This side, I started the 3rd ripple, like this side's the complete 3rd ripple. I started it. I still have to do 2 rows of color, 2 rows of black, and then make my decision if I do need another ripple row, which I'm pretty sure I do. And then I just have to do the ripple on this side, which will probably just be 1. Because the blanket is long enough. If I do any more than 1, I'm going to have to do like 2 or 3 more ripples out this way. And then I'll have like a queen size blanket. I am trying not to do that, but I didn't quite realize when I was adding here how much of an effect that would have with the sides, like wanting the sides to, they are big enough, like they already, if I put it out over me, like it already covers me. So once I add the other ripples that I'm adding, it'll be like nice and cuddly sized. But it's still like an awkward proportion, or would be if I added any more ripples this way, more than one, because it would just make it so long, you know what I mean? So I would have to make it even wider, or I'd have one of those weird long blankets that it'd be weird. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along. I've been able to do some other like projects, like you guys have seen my ancient whips that I've been working on. I got one of those done. If you haven't seen the update, the 2-part update that I did where I showed you more of them and showed you the update, I got one done. I'm working on 2 other ones right now also. And then I have... I'm a glutton for punishment. I have a Halloween blanket started also that I haven't shown yet because it's not very far in. So, and I'm thinking I might start another one. Because why not? Even if I don't get it done for Halloween, Halloween's year round for me anyway. You guys that have seen my vlog, you've seen our front yard. That's not going away at Halloween time. We just add Christmas decorations and stuff for Christmas time, so... But yeah, so that's a long version of my update, and I have one more update to do, and then I draw for my October movie, which, I have to contact the lady who is supposed to be sending out the thing I ordered to show you guys for Vlogtober, because I haven't heard from her or gotten a shipping notice. I'm getting a little worried. It was supposed to be sent out by now. So, hopefully I have something cool to show you guys for that. I was going to say I have other stuff to do for those videos, so I hope I can make my project like simple enough for that next month, but maybe I'll have to just do my project with you guys for Vlogtober, because I hope I end up getting what I ordered. Anyway, that's not what this video is about, so I'll save it for a different one. Like I said, if you haven't, please make sure to go join Sandy and see her blanket that she's making. I know I told you she's doing a blanket, but I can't even do justice to describe it. It's beautiful. She keeps saying she doesn't think she's going to get it done, but maybe she'll pull it off. And first of all, I believe in her. I think she can get it done. She crochets like a maniac when she wants to. But even if she doesn't, or despite the fact I think she will, it's going to be beautiful when she gets it done. Beautiful. Go check it out. Please go look at it. Do yourself a favor. It looks amazing. And yeah, make sure while you're there to stop by and leave her likes and comments and subscriptions and all that good stuff, and give her lots of love. And don't forget to congratulate her on the grandbaby. Yeah, so I am going to let you guys go. I am enjoying the very last few hours of my vacation. By the time you're seeing this, I'm probably at work or getting ready to go. Probably getting ready to go. Yeah. All right. I love you guys, and I will, of course, talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.